Good morning. Welcome to Market Day Report. I'm Scott Shellady. I'm in the chair for the next couple hours. I'm otherwise known as the cow guy. That's the black and white jacket. Probably gives that away, I guess. Why don't we jump right in and I don't need to talk anymore. Let's look at these markets. These markets are your money. Let's see what corn's doing so far. And we've got July corn up 4 cents. Look at that. 7.85.5. We'll take that. 4 cents basically off the highs of the day. A decent range in corn. So it's about what, 16 cents. Sorry. As you go out the deferreds, obviously, say even out to D's, we lose 3 cents, 7.37 but we'd like to see that be over 7.50. But we'll take it, right? We'll take July up 4.25 cents, but we are losing a little bit of real estate when it comes to the deferreds. Soybeans, real quick, let's go there. Look at this, boy. This has changed since the radio show this morning. We've got July up 27.5 cents, 16.90 making a run towards that 17 level, and we've got Novi New Crop 15 cents higher, above $15 to 15.14. and a half. That's all right. We'll take that. Everybody's correcting here today. A little bit of a downboard though in Chicago wheat. 24.75 cents lower in that July to 12.06 even. But I will say this: it was lower this morning. So obviously it could have been worse. It's been 11.93.5 is the low. So we've come back a little bit off of our lows when it comes to Chicago wheat and probably the rest of the wheat. Let's take a look at hard red in Kansas City. That one's off 22 cents as well to 13.02 and a half, and that's in the middle of a decent trading range there. What's that? It's about a 68-cent range. So boy, oh boy, lots going on there as well, and we're right in kind of the middle of it. How about spring wheat in Minneapolis? That one's going to be lower, 19.75 cents lower in their July contract to 13.33 even. And if we give a quick peek over to cotton, cotton was lower early this morning. I think it's probably going to. Oh, here we go. It's up. Boy, what a big change! Look at that. We were on our lows early this morning, but we've come back 410 points to 148.57, making a run. Boy, that's a big range, 7 cents. And that is huge. Making a run towards that 150 level. All right, let's get, before I talk myself to death, Ryan Kelbrants. He's from CHS. He's our guest analyst this morning. Ryan, thanks for putting up with that. You got any thoughts? The floor is yours.
I've been kind of analyzing and looking at some numbers to kind of get an idea what we're looking at for crop progress on Monday here. Doing some informal surveying too in the North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, upper Midwest areas, and they're making some progress. They're expecting a little bit of rain in North Dakota. I mean, there's some wet spots up there further north and then the eastern part in Minnesota as well, but a little bit cooler temperatures are expected, but some dryness, so that should help out things. I'm pegging, we had a pretty good jump last week, maybe 80% on the corn and the low 50s on the beans. Spring wheat, I wouldn't be surprised to be in the 55 to 60% range there. They did have the hard wheat tour day 2. They calculated yields at 37 bushel an acre. That's down from last year's 57.9. That tour did move from the eastern part of the state to the west and then down south. They did have, that's where the dryness was, and they were expecting some poor yields down there. Day 3, we're seeing yields improving as they move further west towards, I believe, Manhattan, or towards the Colby, out of Colby, and then towards the eastern areas, and things are improving a little bit. Looking at Twitter here today, we did have some really nice export sales for old crop beans, 65% above the 5-year average at 752.7. So that's a good one. China's the biggest buyer there, and they've been a buyer here again this week. So that's a positive, and I think that's helping out the wheat markets. But things are settling down. Moscow says they're opening Ukrainian ports would need a review of some sanctions on Russia. So that in the mix, and then improving weather here across the U.S. has got the wheat markets under a little bit of pressure, and corn's kind of the divorce pipe. It's kind of torn between beans and wheat. So interesting markets for sure.
Absolutely. It's head spinner. Okay, really appreciate that analysis. Great content from Ryan Kelbrants at CHS. Thank you very much for being on the show this morning. We're going to go away, pay some bills, and come back and talk livestock with me, actually, after this.